Me, 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 me. Happy Saturday. Let's see if anybody comes in. So I'm making this live. I really hope that I get some input, but I really would love for some video suggestions. I'm at that point again, as I frequently am, where I just don't know what to post. I don't know what type of content that you guys want and need. I have 15 years worth of videos here on YouTube, and I know that sometimes it's important for me to be redundant, but I would like some help with knowing what redundance do you guys want? What topics do you need me to cover? What topics do you want me to cover? Whether it's educational content or otherwise. Definitely, I would still like it to be related to locks and lock maintenance and natural hair care and things like that. But what sort of content do you guys want to see from me? What sort of videos would you like me to make? And I would really appreciate you guys' input because every so often, I'll get into a rhythm of making videos, and then I'll get like the writer's block equivalent. And that's where I'm at right now. I don't know what videos to make for you guys. So I would really appreciate your input. So for those of you tuning in right now, please engage in the comments right now and let me know what types of videos you want from me. So whether they're, oh, Ms. Rel says, greetings. I like to see more style tutorials. Okay, style tutorials. I can do that. You know, if anybody or if you in particular have any style suggestions, I like to take those. I am washing my hair tomorrow, and I was gonna just do a retwist, but if anyone has a style suggestion, I'll probably style my hair. Although I'm getting a service done on Monday, so I can't have my hair too crazy because I'm gonna be laying down flat. I'm getting nano blading done on my eyebrows. I got a partnership with this salon that does like tattoo makeup, so I'm gonna be getting my eyebrows nano bladed. Nano bladed is when they do like the streaks, so that the tattoos look like hair strokes. So I'm gonna get that service done, and I'll create a video so you guys will see. So when I do my hair tomorrow, it probably won't be anything too crazy. So maybe I won't do the tutorial tomorrow, but I'll keep that in mind and I'll have more tutorials. Thank you for the suggestion, Ms. Rel. R. Williams says, day in the life business owner vlogs, reaction videos. Okay, the business owner vlogs, I can do some of those. That would get really redundant really fast because it's a very routine type thing, but I can at least show some things and maybe I can get into depth with some things. So thank you for that. I'll do that. And as far as reaction videos, what types of things would you like me to react to? Do you mean in general, like just react to anything? Or do you want me to react to something like specifically in my niche, like in the hair care or lock maintenance realm? Like what types of reactions? Um, Suggestions. Wait, I'm writing your suggestions down in my phone. So tutorials, um, low tension styles. I've had locks for 30 years. I'm so tender headed. I bet, in my experience, the longer I have the locks, the more tender headed I am. So I understand. So tutorials, low tension. Low tension. Awesome. Thank you. So in general, so reaction style videos in general. Okay. And I've been looking because I do want to do reactions. I actually created a whole nother channel to do movie reactions, but I haven't posted anything. I haven't filmed anything for it. But that's because I want to get the right software, because the software that I have to record the screen is not very good. It doesn't record the audio very good. So I'll have to figure out what software to get to record the videos so I can react to them and edit properly. And it's a day in the life. Day in the life, business owner, vlogs. Okay. Thank you for these suggestions. I really appreciate it. I know it's only a few of you guys, but I really appreciate these. Okay. All right. And if that's it, I'll do some research and figure out some styles I like to recreate, and I'll save them on my phone, and I'll make lock versions of the styles, or if they're already lock styles, I'll just recreate them, and I'll do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And for those of you who haven't hopped on the opportunity yet, please remember that right now our products are buy one, get one free. So definitely head over to my shop and stock up, because this is the only buy one, get one free sale that we've had for the entire year. So it's a perfect time to stock up if you haven't already. And I have the link down below, KeishaCharmaine.com. Ms. Rel says, I've watched you for a while. I like your clothing styling too. Really? I feel like I suck with clothes. I don't know. And you know what? I told myself 25, I'm not buying any clothes. And I did great. I didn't buy any clothes this year. I didn't buy any clothes at all this year, and saved me a lot of money. Because 2024, I bought a lot of clothes. So perhaps, I don't know what I can do as far as clothing. I guess I could just show you guys what I put on whenever I go out. I guess I can do that. Outfit vids. Collabs with other lock creators. I do know some lock creators. Collabs with lock creators. You know, I kind of distance myself from other lock creators because, you know, I don't want to feel like I'm copying anyone. So I don't watch lock creators anymore. Besides the people who I've always followed, like from back in the day, I'll watch their videos still, but I don't really follow much new creators. So, but I do know some people just from like networking, and just the people who have always known. Like you guys may remember, I made some collaboration videos with Danielle Locks. She and we linked up in Miami, and we shot a lot of content, and we hosted a party when we did that. And Danielle's cool. She lives, I know she was living in Jamaica for a while, but I think she might be back in Canada. I'll reach out to her and see where her head's at and see if she's down. And again, the other people I know. You are very fashionable. Really? Thank you. As I wear my UPenn pullover. Thank you. I'll take that. I don't necessarily agree, but I'll take that. Okay. So if there are any last minute suggestions, feel free to let me know. I've been on here for 9 minutes. I'll probably get off of here in a minute or so if there are no more suggestions or questions. So you guys can ask any questions if you have any questions right now. If any hair questions, product questions, or anything. Zenny says, I'm from Philly. Okay, nice. How's the lock scene in Philly? I know Kafele was telling me that there used to be a really big lock event in Philly, but the lady who used to host those events passed. She was an elder, a veteran in the industry, and she passed right before I started like getting into the hair show scene. So rest in peace to her. And if there are any hair events in Philly, let me know, because Philly is not far. I'm in New York, so it's not far. Ms. Rell says, I haven't seen Danielle in a while. Also, no need to buy new clothes. I shop my closet. Okay, I heard that. And listen, my closet is definitely shoppable. I have plenty of clothes. I just need to not be lazy and put some stuff together. It's kind of difficult for me because I work from home. So I wear like house clothes a lot. I wear sweats a lot, pajamas and stuff. But I mean, I do go out here and there. So I do have an occasion or two a month that I do have to get dressed for. So I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, I haven't seen Danielle in a while. She's most active on TikTok. Danielle is most active on TikTok. But yeah, I feel like, I haven't seen her on YouTube in a while. I'm subscribed, so I haven't seen her pop up on my feed in a while. But I know she's alive and well. She's alive and well. Zenny says, yes, she passed. I'm in ATL now. It's love here. Okay, yeah. Oh, I for sure know that the lock scene is huge in Atlanta. I've gone to a bunch of Atlanta hair shows in the past, like, few years, like from maybe like the first event I went to in Atlanta was probably like in 2018, 2017, 2018, 2018, I think. And I was a speaker on a panel. That was cool. And that event was hosted by Lock Livin'. The lady who ran Lock Livin' passed as well, actually. Yeah, I remember, and she's somebody who I did have a relationship with. She was a really sweet lady, super sweet. Her name was Elle, and that page doesn't even exist anymore. I don't know if you guys remember Lock Livin' on Instagram. She had like 250,000 followers or so, and she would just post beautiful photos of people with their beautiful locks. And it was a great page. Like, it was, at the time, it was the biggest lock page on Instagram. And I remember in 2020, she made a post on her personal page, and it said that she had a seizure, and she doesn't understand why she has a seizure. She's not epileptic or nothing like that. And then a few months later, her husband posted that she passed because she had a seizure in her sleep, and she suffocated. But shout outs to Elle, rest in peace, Queen. We love you, and we really appreciate your work in the lock community. She was very dedicated. And for a time, her daughter was trying to keep up the page, but she didn't have the lock passion. I don't think she had locks herself either. But I think she wanted to try to keep it up because that's what her mother loved. But you know how it is. Okay, but Zenny, so you do know who I'm talking about as far as the lady who ran the events in Philly? Yeah, I never met her, but I heard those events were lit. Gafele had told me about the different hair shows that he participated in, and I spoke to some of his models about it and everything. It sounded really cool. But now I pretty much just do the hair shows and events that are in New York. And as far as ATL, I hope so. How transparent do I want to be here? I won't say too much, but I'll say that I no longer have a connection to the Atlanta hair shows. I was invited to the hair shows in Atlanta in the past, but I was asked to do something, and I said that I can't do it because it's a conflict of interest, and they stopped talking to me altogether. So there's that. Like, they didn't even I tried to be vendors at the events and stuff like that. They didn't get back to me, but I don't know. Maybe it wasn't personal. Maybe they just got too busy and just You know, sometimes people just forget to respond to messages or things like that. So I don't know. But yeah, that person um, who pretty much runs the hair show scene in Atlanta don't really rock with me like that. Or at least that could be just be in my head. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. But if I mean I could, that doesn't mean I can't just attend as a regular consumer, right? I could just get a ticket and come, right? But I probably won't be involved in like promotion for the event, or I probably won't be a vendor, or I probably won't, you know, do that type of thing. But I could probably just show up, right? Like everybody else. I could probably do that. But yeah, I think I handled that well. You know, I didn't say too much. I didn't say nothing crazy. And it isn't anything crazy. Like I was asked to do something. I said this is conflicting with my business. And I understand that like a lot of times bigger businesses don't really take small businesses seriously. That's fine. I take my business seriously though. I do. I do. My business ain't nothing to sneeze at. My business is not nothing to sneeze at, okay? My brand is not nothing to sneeze at. I've been doing this for a long time. And it's okay if other people don't see the value in it, as long as I do. And I see the value. And those who rock with me see the value. You know? But again, that could just all be in my head. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, Ms. Rell says we must stand on our principles. Yeah, I mean, we gotta stand on our principles, but honestly, it's not even just principles. It's just simple business. Like, it's just simple business. If I have, if I sell lemon lime soda, and a lemon lime soda company, another one, reaches out to me and asks me to promote their lemon lime soda, would it be in my best interest to promote their lemon lime soda? Especially when they're Sprite. My lemon lime soda is, let's call it Zora. You never heard of Zora, but you heard of Sprite, right? Sprite is huge. Sprite doesn't need Zora to promote Sprite. So if Sprite is reaching out to Zora to promote Sprite, who does that help? I mean, how does that mutually beneficial? It's not. It's not, especially if you're not gonna pay Zora accordingly. Why would Sprite think that that's okay? They probably will only think that's okay because they just don't care about Zora. They don't see Zora as a factor, you know? But it would just be poor business on my end to be promoting Sprite when I have Zora. Shout out to Love Light and Locks. Shout out to Love Light and Locks. That's my brand. Shout out to us. Yeah. But are there any more video suggestions? If not, I'll give it another 2 minutes and I'll get off of here. My energy has been so low. Today was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. I woke up to some really terrible news when my friends told me that her daughter passed. And that's been really rough. And my energy was already really low. I'm recovering from, I guess I shouldn't use the word recovering, but I'm finishing my you know, that time of the month. So like I'm just waiting for that burst of energy, what that usually comes afterwards. So I can like not get rid of, so I can catch up with my orders. I'm almost done catching up with my pre-orders, and I want to start working on the drop orders finally. I want to get everyone their products in a timely manner, but and I'm working on it. I am working on it, and I haven't gotten many complaints. Only like a couple of people reach out to me concerned, like, "Hey, where's my stuff?" But most people are understanding that this is a small business, and I'm a solopreneur. I have an assistant who helps me like twice a month, but she doesn't help me send out packages. She only helps me with like making boxes, labeling bottles, and things like that, like that type of thing, because she has helped me before with shipping, and a lot of people got the wrong package. So, yeah. So I do that myself. And I still make my own mistakes every now and then. I make a mistake. I leave out a product. I have to send them a replacement. And it's a lot. It's a lot being a solopreneur, you know? Tis a lot. But yes, I'm catching up on orders. So if you guys still want to take advantage of our current buy one, get one free offer, you can still do that. And I have the link down below to KeishaCharmaine.com. But because of the date that you're ordering, you won't get it until December, but you'll get it, and you'll get double because it's buy one, get one free. Child Olumo says, what shampoo do you recommend? So if you are dealing with dry hair, I do recommend a clarifying shampoo, but also get a moisturizing shampoo. If you're dealing with dandruff and like with a flaky, irritated scalp, I do recommend a medicated shampoo. If you're dealing with product buildup, I recommend a residue-free or anti-residue buildup-free shampoo. So when you're shopping for shampoos, look for these terms. I mentioned moisturizing, clarifying. As far as the dandruff goes, like it'll be like anti-dandruff, or what would I say? They're usually medicated shampoos, so they'll say medicated. And what else did I say? Oh, for buildup, residue free. So I don't have any brand recommendations, but what I will recommend is looking for the verbiage on the label. So you're dealing with the little flakes. So the little flakes are usually signs of a dry scalp. So that's not necessarily dandruff if it's little flakes. So little flakes means you may want to drink some more water. Little flakes means when you do moisturize your scalp, like when you wash your hair, you want to follow up with some sealing oils. I recommend the horsehair leaf growth oil for that. One second. Let me mute this real quick. Okay, and so if you're yeah, so to wrap that up, you're dealing with little flakes. Little flakes is a sign of dry scalp. To fix dry scalp, you want to drink more water. You want to seal in moisture in your hair more, and you should be fine. So you may not need a medicated shampoo for the little flakes. So yeah, that's that. And I feel my voice slipping away. I need to drink some water myself. All right, thank you for joining. I've been on here for 25 minutes. That's cool. Everybody head over to KeishaCharmaine.com and shop. Shop your buy one, get one free while supplies last. All right, everybody have a great weekend.